Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is the best solo tier list that I could gather because I talked to many people, talked to moderators, thanks to Cooperative 3D. Thank you very much for your input. I think that's like the biggest input that I got from this. I talked to Prax, quite a few people on the Discord server, let them, take a look at a few different ideas that we have. I have two different ideas for this tier list, which I'm going to go over really quickly. We're going to start off with the Warrior, which is going to be the first one, and probably the most easy to be placed. This is by far the best solo class in the entire game, and we're not just talking about lifesteal, we're also talking about the subclasses. The Warlord and the Berserker is just so strong. The Berserker, man, holy smokes, very, very powerful for solo players, really, really good. Also the Warlord, man, just this stuff that you have, the toolkit the Warrior has is just broken. It's so strong. I hope it won't get changed though, because for me personally, this is the only class that I think also noobs are going to be able to get good with, because it's just that good. And I think we do need one or two solo classes in the entire game, because, I mean, people don't get it sometimes. They love to play group content, but I just love playing solo. I put on some beat, and I'm just going to chill and run like 10,000 dungeons, you know. So the Warrior is very strong, especially also in the beginning and early game. You're going to have this skill, which is going to give you initially 5% lifesteal. On top, if you already have like 2-3% lifesteal on your equipment, you're going to have like 8 to 10 to 12. I think I have about 12% almost lifesteal when I'm using it. Even though I'm not using that skill anymore, I'm using the good old, I made a video on it as well, the good old Berserker subclass. So strong. Check it out. It's on my channel. I have a showcase. It's so good. Anyways, the Warrior, man. Definitely S tier. Now let's talk about the Assassin. I started off with the Assassin, and I believe that I myself, because I'm very skilled with the Assassin, I've played it for such a long time, I would have put it in A tier, but people thought it's better in the B tier. The majority of people, the majority of pro players thought it was a B tier, so I'm gonna place it into the B tier. For me personally, I would have put it into the A tier. It's not an S tier anymore as I once ranked it, but the Assassin is very powerful, very strong PvE, PvP wise. PvP, the Jester subclass, I mean, it's kind of made for PvP. Very strong stuff. You can hide that puppet toy into the walls, and it does a lot of damage, and there's a lot of things. You have the card throws, you have another stun in there. You can, like, the way you run, you can change the amounts of cards. By the way, I do have a showcase on my channel. Make sure to check it out. Very strong subclass. And then we also have the Venom Blade, which is really good for PvE. I think the Venom Blade, though, could have been a little bit more exciting, but it is still a very good boss killer, nonetheless. But I think I agree with the B tier, though. I think that makes sense for soloing, because the Assassin is really missing out on a lot of HP, which you have to compensate with either highly expensive gear, or you're gonna have some skills, which I kind of compensated with, so I knew myself around. I do have a solo, the Swamp Run, with the Assassin. It's on the channel, you can check it out. Let's talk about the Healer. This is a simple one. That one's gonna go into the C or D tier. I don't think it's a D tier, because that would be completely useless. I'm gonna put it into the C tier, because the C tier kind of makes, like, okay, if this would have been a PvP one, like supportive character ones, this would have been an S tier, and if we would have used it as group content, it would have probably gone into the S or A tier as well. So don't worry, I'm gonna be making that video in the next coming up days. But I personally believe that, and we all do, by the way, that the Healer is gonna go down into the C tier. That was my initial thoughts on it as well. So you will be able to, you might understand why, because if you later on get into, even if you have strong healing damage, but if you get into Volcanic or the Swamps or even Heroic, you will notice that the Healer is only there to do one thing only, and that is healing. Anyways, Ranger. I myself placed it into the B tier, but people placed it into the A tier. So I'm gonna go with the A tier right now. I can be friends with this. I understand. First of all, Ranger in PvP, holy smokes. Shredderoonies. Like, honestly, very powerful. PvE wise, still very good. I remember, I mean, I got him up. This is, by the way, also gonna be the next class on my channel that I'm gonna be showcasing. As soon as I have the subclass and stuff like that. Yeah, the Ranger is, man, oh man, the Ranger is strong in PvP, man. Like, I've been getting wrecked by one class only, which is the Ranger. It's so strong. Very, very good. PvE wise, when I tested it out, I got to level 21 mastery. The ranger was good. Because obviously it's ranged and you have some stuns in it, you have the arrow rain in it, which I think is pretty good. You have some stuff in it, but people are complaining about the subclasses and they want to rework, and I think the class will get a rework. Anyways, very powerful, good choice. If you like range abilities, if you like rangers in general, go for it, man. It's a pretty good class. Now let's talk about the tank. But we're only talking about the Death Knight here. This is what also came from Cooperative. Liters, thank you. Thank you so much for that. This is a subclass, I believe, the Death Knight. I haven't played the tank in, like, ever. So, the tank, for me personally, fell really flat, and I put it into the C tier. I know. The reason why is because I don't know the subclasses, don't know the class at all. For me, it just didn't seem viable as a solo class, but I think you can build him very well. I do imagine, though, that the Death Knight will be quite expensive to be built, because every time I see tank items in shops, it's expensive. So the tank is gonna be quite expensive there. I think the warrior is a cheaper option, much cheaper option actually. But the tank again, people thought that is the way to put it through. So I'm gonna put it into the S tier, but we're only talking about the Death Knight here, which is, I guess, the subclass. Don't know, but I'm gonna be putting it here again. Like, I would have gone, like, somewhere there, you know. But anyways, and the last one we have is the Wizard, and that is a pretty good... I actually placed it in the B tier as well. There's one... What is this? There's one guy, I think his name is Issue, and he plays a wizard, and he was invading us, and he did a lot of damage, very powerful. Survivability on the wizard, though, is literal dog water, the same as assassin. But the thing is, though, that the wizard, you know what, though, I don't know, maybe I want to put it in front here as well, because I think they have about the same almost survivability. But the wizard actually has that E skill that is quite powerful, which heals you up and gives you mana as well. Good for beginners as well. If this would be a beginner tier list, I would probably even put the wizard at A tier for beginners, because you have like that healing and the mana thing, so you don't really have to worry about that a lot. But again, the community says this, so I'm gonna go with it as well. For me personally, I would switch a few things around. I would probably put the assassin now behind the wizard. I put the ranger into the B tier, maybe the tank into the A tier, or like I said in the beginning, to the C tier. But again, that is just my own personal thing. I'm gonna go with what the majority said to the tier list that I worked on with the people. Like, I didn't work on that thing, like that was from the moderator, but I was sending it to people and they were like, yep, that makes sense, this makes sense. So I've been reaching out to the team, and that's what the team came up with. I hope you can kind of understand this, if you enjoy this, and if you just go like, yep, that's definitely it, good, give me a like. If you don't like this one, let me know in the comment section below what you think of these classes with this kind of scaling that we've been doing here, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much again to the moderator and everybody that helped me work on this tier list, and we will be seeing each other in the next video. This is my /our, the community's tier list to soloing. Thank you. And I've talked so much that my mouth became so dry, it feels like the Sahara in my mouth right now. Okay, anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.